I want them to say, this is what I want to do. It's the financial behavior I want to start, stop, or do more of, or this is what I want to do in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or more. And by getting both answers, we will see some very common examples of misalignment. I have seen couples where they will sit and one of them will say, I want to take more vacations and I want to set aside money for those vacations so that we're not spending on credit. That's a very valuable and viable goal and a realistic goal, right? Like, who doesn't want to plan ahead a little better? Their spouse will sit there and for that same period or that same behavior, they'll say, I want to aggressively pay down our debt. Well, those may be two things that are misaligned. If you're going into the year and one person in a relationship is trying to set up a vacation fund and the other is trying to put every spare dollar towards debt, that's a little bit of misalignment. When it comes to motivation, there are people out there who want to retire early. They're motivated to retire early. They're committed to retiring early. They put extra in their 401k. They deprive themselves in the here and now so they could benefit in the hereafter. Not like, the metaphysical hereafter, but just hereafter of your working years. But they might be married to a person who says, I want to have more date nights. And I'm not trying to spend on credit on those date nights, but I want to find some ways to do this more consistently. That's misalignment. Now, it doesn't have to stay that way. It could be that you come to a middle ground of how much extra goes towards debt when you have lump sums of cash and how much goes towards things like the vacation fund. It could be that you have more date nights, but you find a way to do so in a way that saves money compared to the way that you used to do your date nights. But just making sure that you can find a way where you understand what's important to the other person and you're making sure that it aligns with your financial behavior is a much better experience and stickier experience in terms of setting behaviors that work than just having a goal that's not aligned or not communicated well to your spouse and looking at each other with angst and disdain when you don't meet it.